I think Calvary has always been an outward-facing church. We've been doing that for over 40 years of sending missionaries and partnering with churches and organizations to see the gospel go out and to make an impact in the world. Missions over the last 20 years has really shifted and changed, where 20 years ago and longer it used to be missionaries from the West getting sent to the rest. But over the last 20 years, that's changed. And so even how we've approached global missions over the last decade has really shifted towards supporting nationals and indigenous workers who are being trained up and raised up and equipped to reach their own villages and their own people. Some of the key ways that we believe God has called us globally into missions is reaching the unreached and partnering in ways to see the gospel go where it hasn't gone before. And so our South Asia partner, we've doubled down on in terms of helping resource and equip their workers to go to those unreached villages. We have our bicycle drive that's been a big initiative for us the last few years, where we're giving bicycles to give them a mode of transport so that they can be effective in going and be safe and cover more distance and go to more people. And so we've loved being able to do that. We are also able to fund a training center that equips 25 new church planners per year. And out of that, over 100 churches will be planted from each year that we invest into that training center. We do a Bible drive each year, and this past year resourced 10,000 New Testaments. They're going into Iran, smuggled in through the borders and given out in one-to-one evangelism on the street. And then we've had a long-standing partnership with Bayamba at God Care School in Uganda, and to see the thousands of lives that have been impacted through the sponsorship ministry, and as we're able to partner into building projects and send our students. It's been a beautiful partnership, and thousands of children now have had educational opportunity and gone on, some to be the first in their family to go to university, and then their kids in return won't have to be sponsored. I've loved our partnership with Project Manana in the Dominican Republic. They are strategic in giving opportunities for kids through their school, and they have a holistic care center. They work into the prisons and do water filtration and a nutrition project. And then in Cambodia, a more recent partnership with AIM, which is Agape International Missions, as they fight human trafficking and rescuing girls and boys out of brothels. Even the t-shirts that we now wear for missions are made by the women who have been brought out of those brothels. For over 25 years, we've gotten to partner with Mount Zion Church in Ensenada, Mexico, and sent dozens of teams down to serve with our Christmas shoebox offering, construction projects. It's been a blessing to see how through our global partnership that God is also bringing them to us, as we now have Josue and Beba Ojeda. So they're serving now in our Calvary Espanol ministry, helping lead worship and co-leading that ministry, even through our longtime partners in Russia with Sergey and Alexei, who have now here, where we're now doing cross-cultural ministry.
Just last year, we directly impacted close to 3,000 children, discipling them and providing an education. Another thing that through camp ministry, about 5,000 students were discipled. All these numbers, they represent thousands of stories of changed and transformed lives. God uses our church to support the work of 32 missionaries, churches and organizations in 18 countries on 5 continents. And this is just incredible.
I want to invite all of you to think about what place and what part might you play in the Great Commission when it comes to our global missions here at Calvary, whether it's going on a trip, engaging in global prayer, becoming an advocate for one of our ministries. We all continue to try and follow Jesus' commission to go and make disciples of all nations.